Okay. We'll start CMI board meeting at 7:42. Okay. Invitation to address the Board of Trustees in closed session items only. They're all walking out, so I guess not.
The show's not over.
It is for them. Some people can leave.
I was going to talk about that.
Adjourn to closed session? Yes. Okay, motion.
Session?
So moved. Second.
Okay. Please vote. Okay, we're reconvening 7:59. Okay, revision adoption. Whoop. To what did I? I'm correct. Okay.
You're going to go to 9 o'clock, really? No, I said we get out of here.
I know.
Yeah. Good point.
I was making a joke. I heard him say, we'll make that.
Yeah. Okay, revision adoption. Any changes or anything? Okay, motion please.
So moved.
Okay, Joan was fastest. And second,
How it turned into a pumpkin.
David. And please vote. Okay. Okay, report out of closed session.
There is none this evening, Mr. President.
Okay. Principals update.
Rick back after his medical leave. We're thrilled to have you back here, Rick. And I have to tell everybody, Rick was confined to his home by his wife and told when he could and couldn't leave. And so I was the actual first person that got to take Rick out to lunch. And so it was kind of like I was a little frightened that the chief would find out.
Then you want a good road to recovery. I'll get to take the ankle bracelet off in 2 weeks.
Okay.
It's not quite that bad.
Great to have you back, Rick.
Thank you, I'll turn that on. Taking care of the school, I was gone. It just made it really easy for me to stay home and do the things that I needed to do to get well and get back to work. So they really deserve a lot of credit, and they certainly have my appreciation for that. Just real quickly, our total enrollment for next year stands right now at 1,007. Those are really good numbers for us. We are concerned about the numbers on our tech path. They're remaining really low. There's a lot of competition in the online school arena right now, even with nationally advertised online schools, and so we have a plan to try to get those numbers up, and we're going to hit that really hard over the summer and try to increase our enrollment. The other thing that I'm really excited about, and I was going to give credit to Nick, but he left already. Yesterday and today, team from CMI, along with Nick Newkirk, the purchasing agent, met with representatives from 2 of the old line uniform vendors that we met when we were back in Virginia in the fall, or the winter, I guess. And we are moving towards a situation where we will be able to provide every one of our cadets with the uniforms they need to attend CMI. And a lot of that is because of what we're getting through the LCAP and the local control funding formula, the money that we have there. It really is a way for us to reach out to the families in our community that those families were buying uniforms like they've done in the past is really a burden and sometimes a barrier to attending. I've always said, and I've meant it, that we would never turn a cadet away for not being able to buy a uniform. But the truth is, a lot of families won't come to us and say, we can't buy a uniform. They'll just say, how much are they? And turn around and walk away and won't come back. Next year, we hope to start in no later than the 1st of September, issuing complete sets of uniforms to all of our high school kids. And the vendor that we've talked to that really got us excited about that, Hanover Uniforms, provides uniforms to military academies, to all of the old line military schools. When you think of premier military schools, VMI, Missouri Military Institute, they do business with, they provide the uniforms for New Mexico military. And we've got a really cool uniform that will be new for our cadets. And it will really set, I think it'll set the high school kids on fire when they see what the uniform's going to look like. We're talking about starting the year with close to 500 sets of uniforms. And it will be one Class A jacket, which is a 4-button military-style jacket. We're going to give them 2 shirts and 1 pair of pants. Actually, it'll be 3 shirts. The uniform that we're looking at is a gray trouser with a black stripe down the side. And then it'll be a black short-sleeve shirt to wear with that every day. And when they wear the jacket, they'll wear a white shirt with a black tie. And this vendor has all of those uniforms in stock. We don't have any of the lag time that we've been dealing with now with our current vendors and the lag time that our parents have been dealing with. Hanover Uniforms keeps these things in stock. When we send them the order, it'll take them 2 weeks to get us our orders. They will come completely bagged, labeled by individual, organized by platoon, by company, by battalion. So, they're phenomenal. The other thing, the dress coat comes, there are, I believe, at least eight of the gold buttons, and they're not the sewn-on buttons. They're the kind that go through, and there's a little hook in the back, and they said, what kind of buttons do you want? And gold. And that's when we got into the button discussion. And turns out that what we're going to be able to do and what they'll be able to do for us is we gave them one of our CMI coins, and they're going to convert that coin into a button that will go on these uniforms. So these guys are just awesome. So we're really looking forward to that. I had tried to project the cost of these uniforms based on what we've been paying, and the prices they're giving us are about half of what I thought they would be. Yeah. So we're real excited about that. Last thing I wanted to mention, we talked about the girls softball team in the CIF playoffs. During the meeting tonight, I got an email alert that our girls team was playing one of the top-seeded teams in the region, Santa Clarita Christian. We were in Santa Clarita tonight, and the final score was 1-0 in 9 innings, and we lost on a bloop single into short center field. Our pitcher, Emma Quiroz, struck out 17, had a shutout going into the 9th inning. So, but our teams have come a long way. It was a phenomenal game, and that's with the head coach being out on maternity leave. She just gave birth to her baby 3 days ago, so they didn't even have their head coach with them. So it was a great job. Anyhow, that's my report for tonight. Thank you. It's a pleasure to be back.
Invitation to address the Board of Trustees. Any takers? Nope. Okay. Consent calendar. Do I have a motion, please?
So moved.
Okay. Joan and Edward, please vote. Okay. Action items, curriculum, 2013-14 Safe School Plans, annual updates. Motion?
Second.
Okay.
Before you vote, Mr. Holstrom, just a reminder that you did give us improvement on this plan. It has been improved. We're not going to have those kids walking 3 miles, right, Rick?
No, we were gonna do squad rushes over the castle.
Oh. I don't know. That guy might not like you doing that.
Uniforms are up to that thing?
Kind of resemble maybe Teddy Roosevelt taking San Juan Hill. Is that what you're trying to do?
No.
That's why they're called the Rough Riders.
Dr. Greenberg made a comment there about I found something on there, and I was, my church is across the street from that, and I've delivered stuff from our rummage sale to people in San Jacinto right street there, and why would they take that one? Because when you look to the east, there isn't D Street down there. There is great big granitic boulders up there going up the side of the hill that the road goes over, and on the other side is the Cal Fire with all their heavy equipment, and of course we don't want our students running through heavy equipment. They might break it or something, but
They might break it, yeah.
but Rick kind of showed me his corrections on it, and he says, well, it looks like it's pretty good for orienteering. I think that was a comment that, yeah, but maybe that's not what we want to do in that day.
Probably not the right time.
Yeah, but anyway, it was an interesting thing, and I am glad that you. Yeah, it sure does, and it looks even better when you're standing in front of it looking up. So anyway, that's why I was under the school safety plans. And any other comments? I've made more than I need. Okay, please vote. Other items by the superintendent?
None.
Good answer. And other items by the Board of Trustees? Any takers?
I just have one comment. That young man, the captain or he's very impressive.
The one that's going to be
Yeah,
in charge next year?
Yeah, just
Oh,
like,
yeah, he was.
yeah. So that-
He just finished his promotion board, will be submitting his back to the promotion to major. And my goal is to have him promoted to lieutenant colonel before we get into the second semester.
Okay.
He is an excellent young man.
Okay. All right. Motion for adjournment, please.
Second.
David and Joan. And please vote. And we're all finished at 8:11.